he and I devised a questionnaire, which was in 2 parts, one of which was 3 exploration scenarios, and leading questions were asked about
what would you do next?
Yeah, what do you think the probability of finding a deposit is?
Yeah, I remember.
What would you do next? And then the second half was a series of standard psychometric tests that were tried and true in that business around decision making under uncertainty. So the results were absolutely fascinating and
surprising.
No, I wasn't really surprised. For example, when in one of the first scenario where people were asked to assign a probability of discovery on the particular tenement given the information they were given, they ranged from 1 in a few hundred to 1 in 5 or something like that. So it's like 2 orders of magnitude. So if you like, it confirms the doubter's view that it's impossible to properly quantify risk. But on the other hand, what it showed was that our profession actually doesn't have the tools to do it. And then when...
It's like a geologist always has 3 answers to one question.
Yeah, well, that's part of it. But it's also true that some people are not suited to making rational decisions under uncertainty and high risk. There's some wonderful psychological research that was done mainly in the 70s by Kahneman and Tversky, and in fact they've been widely applied to the financial industries to the extent that Jared Kahneman won the Nobel Prize for Economics in the early 2000s.
Where was he based?
They were originally Israelis, but then in the US.
Ah, okay.
And what they showed was that the human brain has kind of 2 dominant modes of activity which can be regarded as not totally distinct but reasonably separate. And one is the kind of the thoughtful, process-related, disciplined thinking which we call rational, and the other is what we call more intuitive, and it's fast. It's based
Gut
upon
feeling.
Gut feeling. It's based upon shortcuts, rules of thumb.
Things that have served you well in the past.
Yeah, heuristics. So all sorts of things. That's right. Past experience, and without that, A, we'd be really boring, but B, we wouldn't be able to cope with highly risky situations that we might be in, to react fast, because we'd still be thinking about what we should be doing.